조용히 부는 바람에 잠시 눈을 감아 간절히 원하던 나의.
Hey everyone, it says listen and share love. So after a good nearly fortnight now, I am finally back to film a reaction because I'd been sick and then I ended up with throat ulcers, so I couldn't talk. So voice is still a little bit off, so sorry if I've got to take like lots of breaks in between. Anyway, so this is kind of at the top of the list before I go back and play a little bit of catch up here. But first things first. Okay, so Leo is having a comeback and he's dropping this. This is a pre-release song from the album. It's with a German artist called Maximilian Heckler. Heckler. I'm probably not pronouncing that right. Apologies there. Like I said, he's a European artist. He does do does do a lot of music. His stuff, it's kind of in the pop genre, but from what I've looked up online he it's a bit more. He has like a bit more of a nostalgic, melancholy feel to it. He says, and it's a little bit more, you know, if ethereal as they call it. It's just a bit different, which I'm really interested to see, considering it looks like from like the teaser they dropped, it's like a messenger teaser. It's like they got in contact with each other. So I'm really curious to see what this is like. I didn't actually look up and listen to anything by this other artist because I was actually curious. I wanted to go into this just hearing both of them together at the same time, because this is just a studio clip they've done here, because like I said, this is just a collaboration piece that's going to be part of this album. Anyway, I'm blabbling here, so here we go. Okay. The flower. This should be really interesting. It's just so soft and beautiful, his voice here. I'll get a little bit more sound in here now. It's very repetitive. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You're really hearing that with this piano, that repetitiveness. Starting to build a bit now, instrumental wise. This is sort of interesting. I like how they've switched as well here. And the piano's died back just then. And now we're going back to so emotional. Oh, it's a bit of change there. Okay, so I just went back and had a look through this because it did have like English translations for the lyrics, and I was really curious to see if I was fairly close to what I had slightly assumed. Okay, the song is called The Flower, and the flower is not just the name of the song, and it's not just a plant. It's also a bit of a metaphor here because it looks at changing seasons and that, and two lovers not quite being able to meet up with each other, ships kind of passing in the night, and one of the lovers is, you know, I'm not necessarily worthy of you, especially this line here, you opened a bright world inside of my shameful soul, as in, you know, I am not perfect, I have done stuff in my past, and you are so beautiful when you bloom. You know, you are a light to my darkness, like polar, kind of like polar opposites here, because like changing the seasons, never necessarily meeting up, getting together, but they long for each other. It's such a beautiful song, and like this is just a studio clip, but it actually really helps with this kind of song. I think it's really beautiful just having this studio clip, especially with this artist collaboration here with Maximilian Hecker. Now, Hecker, sorry, I'm getting that wrong still, I'm sure. Like, I loved how they switched from Leo's point of view to Max's point of view as they're recording it. He doesn't have a large section in it, and his section is English, but his voice is really beautiful, and it really balances with Leo's well, because this song is very light. It's very romantic, and it's very like ballady. Music wise, it's, to be honest, it is strictly piano, but it's more like those electronic, like it's got like, it's a strict piano bass with the the 1 2 3 1 2 3. That pattern seems to be throughout this whole song, but there's a bit of an interesting like overlay as it continues on. It keeps adding more bits to it. Like they keep adding certain electronic sounds to it. Not much, nothing heavily there, and I think a little bit of like electronic keyboard, but it's still mostly that piano you hear through it, and it builds up with those sounds, and then they kind of just fade out to nothing until you're back to that straight piano. And I love this little bit here at the end. It's absolutely beautiful. Like vocal wise, it's very beautiful in simplicity, in the sense that vocally it's not a song that's absolutely jammed packed with a lot of lyrics and lengthy, you know, choruses or anything like that. This song is beautiful in its simplicity of itself. It's really beautiful. I was really interested to see what this one's like, but like I said, I really love this bit at the end. It is absolutely beautiful. I'll just go to it now. It's more or less when nearly all the music's gone, but oh, it's so beautiful. I long for you as you did a different season, another flower. I said, as in that their love reblooms each season. It's really beautiful, this song, but like here. As I said, the simplicity of this is, it's just beautiful musical wise. And now back to Leo. Kind of like just deep in thought for a moment. And that's it. You think there's one more going to come in then for a sec, but it's not. So yeah, that's my reaction to Leo featuring Maximilian Hecker, The Flower. It's really beautiful. And it's really like this kind of song. It doesn't actually surprise me with like from Leo's last album and the other like individual bits he's worked on, and that this doesn't surprise me. Like this kind of song, it's just really, really beautiful. And I was just more surprised this kind of collaboration. But honestly, I've got a funny feeling they both have very similar. He gives me a very similar vibe to Leo when it came to this song. Like, just they meshed well together. But it just seems like I think they're to a point. I think they're slightly kindred spirits just with their music. I've got a funny feeling we could be getting more works between the two, and I kind of hope we do here. Anyway, this is Ezra. Listen, love, share, love everyone. See ya.
충분히 아름다웠어. 지금 넌 어때? 난 어떤 사람으로 너의 기억에 남은지